they'll be like, if you wake up in a casket, you're like, oh fuck, I'm not dead.
Do that shit.
I don't even know if there's a hot take, but shopping is dumb as fuck. Wait.
So it's like,
Yeah, I can't wait till we start releasing these.
I think the weekends come up like so quick and the weeks go by faster and faster because you just keep training your mind on like how to make the day go like
I feel like
faster.
the longer you do it, the faster it goes.
Yeah. Well, and like the more like everything feels the same, the less your brain has to like note shit down. So it's like,
Yeah.
all right, now
It's
that
like,
day
oh,
was
it's just
like,
a normal as day. Yeah.
yeah, because if there's less things throughout your day where your brain has to like consciously think about something,
Yeah.
the less and less of that, like the faster time feels like it's going. Like whenever you drive, you know what I mean? Like, do you remember driving the first year you got your license versus now? It's like half the time I'm driving somewhere, I'm so lost in thought or like
brain
listening
dead.
to music. Yeah, you don't even like. It's like holy
It's
shit.
like, oh, I've been driving for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, dude, you're like, where were the last like 10 stoplights I just went through? I don't even remember driving. through them.
Nothing's new, bro.
Yeah. And it's like you get better and better at your job every day that it's like all of a sudden you're doing everything autonomously at work. So that it's like if something isn't like immediately like coming to the forefront of your mind as you're doing it, it's like you're not really going to think about it much. So all of a sudden it's like, okay, you clocked in, you clocked out, you're driving home. And you do that every day, and it's the same
It's happened
thing.
recently, ever since I came back from Spain, which was more than 2 months ago, Tony. Mm-hmm. I came back. It's felt.
Oh yeah, bro. Ever since, dude, literally ever since I started sales, bro, it was already happening to me like while I was in manufacturing. Now that I've been in sales for the past year, dude,
It's going. I'm not
it's like
kidding.
lightning, bro. I swear to God, every week gets faster.
I get to work, and then I look at the clock. I have 3 hours left of my shift. I'm like, where the fuck
Yeah.
did this go?
Yeah,
Even
man.
my coworkers will be like, what did you do all day? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know.
I have my day like budgeted out like so nicely too that it's like it's just so easy to like, all right, get up, go to work, and then like go to bed. Like it's like everything between that is so nicely cut.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I have like
Everything's timed.
yeah, bro. Like I clock in, I have like my lunch at 11:30, and then immediately after like my lunch, I have my protein bar planned out. I have my energy drink planned out that I like save until later in the day, so that way I'm not like crashing in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And then I have like my timing for like when I like check in with certain people, and then I have my timing for when I leave and go clock in or clock out and go to the gym. It's like everything's so like set to a certain like I don't know number.
Oh yeah. No, I had that too.
I don't know how to like better explain that. It's
Yeah.
just like everything's so like set
timed.
to a time that it's like I'm so used to it now because it's the same times every day.
Yeah, I was doing that, and if I was behind my times, I would speed things up. And
Yeah,
that's why
yeah.
I encourage everyone to go travel and see how other people live. Speaking about Spain again, I got there. Everyone's so goddamn relaxed. They eat breakfast at 2:00. I was eating dinner at 10:00, and I had like, and then every place was open at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I came back and I was driving home. I'm like, I used to be like, oh, I gotta pass this light to get that light because
Yeah.
repetition. I know how the lights work now.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I have to do this. But like when I came back from Spain, I was like, I don't really care,
Yeah.
dude, because how different they live, and
Oh,
that's why I say
100%, bro.
people should travel and see how different. Not Mexico. Mexico's just a drinking
Yeah,
frenzy.
that's just yeah.
But like seeing how Spain people are, they're just
God, bro, I want to go
they
see like
walk
Norway.
so slow. Holy shit, they don't have a
Really?
care in the world, dude.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. Me and Ian were just because we're Americans. Everyone else is just like taking a stop, looking at a tree.
Dude, I noticed that whenever I go to MOA.
Really?
Every single time I go to the mall, dude, I'm walking past people and like my little brother, like I'll literally like I'll have to leave him behind me because like I'll start speed walking past people. Because dude, we'll get cut off by like a group of like 10 people that are all walking like literally like who's that sloth from Zootopia? Flash?
Flash?
Yeah, bro, they're all walking like they're literally like,
like,
working at the DMV or something.
That's
and I'm
a
like, holy
cute
shit.
shirt.
Yeah, bro, they're like literally like, oh, dude, it drives me insane.
Bro,
I can't do that shit.
I don't even know if there's a hot take, but shopping is dumb as fuck. Wait. The experience going to the mall with friends, different story. Buying the clothes, I can't stand it. That's why when I had you and Lexi buy my Spain shit, whoa. So I'll make an edit of that if you can see that. Yeah, that's
Save?
It was sipping.
That was a save.
Yeah.
For any of the video listeners or the
Just
video.
deep-throated
yeah.
foam.
Holy, whoa. What?
Yes, you did, bro.
Nah, I
You
saved my
slurped
drink
that
for
up and you
Stone.
looked up
I don't
at
know
me.
what he's saying. That's,
You looked up at me while drinking that foam.
wow, I did not. For the record.
All right, but that's why I had you and Lexi there shopping
Yeah,
for me. Because
God.
did you see how bored I was?
Yeah.
I mean, Hollister was cool because I was like, whoa, these are the clothes I like.
Here's my thing. I hate shopping when I don't have the energy for it.
I know.
Like I need to I found out that I have to have like caffeine or like I don't know. I gotta have like I wouldn't take pre-workout before I go shopping, but I need like
Pre-workout.
I've never done that, but like dude, like I feel like it's almost to that level where like I need like a bunch of energy or I have to do it in the beginning of the day. Like if I went to the gym that day already, there's no way I'm shopping later. I will be way too tired unless you get me like an energy drink or something.
Shopping's so boring, bro. I'll go there and look at the
not even-
prices, and I'll be like, nah.
It's not boring. It's just I don't like trying on all the clothes. Like I see something and I want to buy it, but then I'm like, is it gonna fit? And then I'm like, shit, now I have to try it on, and it's almost like a chore.
Yeah, you should.
But let me just say something real quick.
What?
Shopping is such a fucking amazing experience when you do it with like a girl you're on a date with. That's like I don't know if it's like a hot take.
It's like a
but-
cute like little thing.
No, I don't know if it's a hot take, but like, and I don't even know if I call them dates. Like they kind of feel like them in the moment, but like I love to like hit a girl up and just like take them like shopping and they can help me like just pick shit out. Cause then I know, all right. I mean, unless she's trying to fuck me over and just make me look like a dumbass.
Yeah.
It's like I already know half the shit that's getting picked out is like, all right,
It's gonna be fire.
yeah, you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
a girl's taste is gonna be better than my own. You know what I mean? Like,
I would love to bring a girl shopping, like, cause that's their like thing, bro.
yeah, bro. Like my worst fear is I'd go out in public and they're like, oh my god, he's wearing skinny jeans.
What?
Dude,
Wear
yeah,
skinny
girls like
jeans?
yeah, girls hate that shit.
What?
Yeah,
Are those skinny
supposedly.
jeans?
These are like
Semi-skim?
no, yeah, what's it called? It's like flex or what's I
I
forget.
don't know, but American Eagle jeans are the best jeans out there, bro.
That's not even a hot take.
And
bro.
no, Cam would be so mad I said that. He likes Levi's. I bought Levi's. I'm like, ugh.
No,
It's
actually,
like, it's like if I put my leg in starch.
yeah.
It's
Things, bro. I used to
gross.
only wear Levi's in like middle school.
They're not comfy.
I can't believe
bro.
I used to wear that shit.
American
Yeah.
Eagle, like I can add
Yeah.
another thigh to this. And
Two?
It's nice, bro.
Two, a girl I used to talk to, bro. She said it's time for men to grow up and stop buying American Eagle. And I'm like,
Fuck, I would have hit that. Wait.
whoa.
Whoa.
Let's put a bleep on that.
Yeah, I put a bleep.
Anyways.
Like, Tony, do you feel like you're still wasting it, or are you taking it to your full advantage?
Sorry, wasting what?
Wasting your time as being young.
I think it's a good 50-50.
Yeah.
I'm often, I don't know, dude. Like, fuck. That question kind of fucks me up because, like, dude, on like a real note, yeah. Like, I feel like I've been wasting a lot of my youth. Like, as much as I love the memories and shit that like you, me, and like all of our friends make on the weekends, dude.
I said the
I
same.
feel like
thing.
I'm pissing away like my youth where I should be working.
Ew. I was thinking.
I know, no. Hold on, let me finish that sentence. Working like on shit like this to like
Yeah.
for my future and like memories. I'm kind of like spending them getting like drunk like on shit I'm not gonna remember at all.
See, mine's a little bit more lustful. I should be
Really?
getting in there everywhere I go. I feel like that's my biggest, I'm wasting time. My first thing is I'm going to lose it to a 30-year-old while I'm 30.
Oh yeah, because you got the like. the
That's
D-card
what fucks me up
perspective.
the most. And it's like even just having the chance.
Yeah, I suppose you got like a different outlook on life, because like, not like
we're like
not
the
to dog on you.
opposite.
I don't mean to dog on you, but like
Yeah.
most people like after high school, it's like you've already
Yeah.
kind of but you're just like doing your thing.
It's so weird. I can't say I haven't had the option to.
Dude, that is wild. We are kind of like, bro.
Because I want what
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah.
You probably don't want what I am right now.
Oh, low-key, I kind of do, bro.
See, now it's like flipped.
Or not like exactly, but like maybe like 3 or 4.
I'm not waiting for marriage. It's just I haven't thought. I just hang out with my friends. I think it's a better time hanging out with the boys
Yeah.
than hanging out with some chick that's not as
But
fun.
you're worried it's gonna be like weird the first time, or like.
No, I'm worried that I need to do it soon, but I don't want to do it.
Yeah, because you don't want to be like 27 being like, hey, just so you know.
Bro, that sounds terrible.
Could you imagine?
If I do, I'm not telling.
You're like 28 going home with like a girl from the bar, and you're like,
I'm not telling her. Yeah.
you're just not gonna say a word.
No, but I feel like I'm wasting it because
You know what was bad if like afterwards she's like, was this your first time? You're looking at her.
I'd be like, I was really drunk.
Not to get off what you were saying though, but like to fully answer your question, like I don't mean like work harder, but it's like I just feel like a lot of my time should have been utilized better, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no,
Like I feel like I worked so hard in the gym and then I piss it away just getting drunk. And then it's the same with like, I don't know, like, I mean, obviously I got this pod thing going right now, but it's like, dude, like my music thing, like if you ask Cam, bro, Cam knows I've been chipping away at this since I've been like 16, bro.
Yeah, I remember.
Like just working more and more on music. And it feels like the more I get into my work life, especially after adding gym in over the past 2 years, it's like, fuck. It's so hard. I feel like a lot of people probably say this just as an excuse as they get older, but it's so hard finding time for your passions or like anything else in your life if you're trying to maintain a social life and your work life. It's like that already right there. Those two things are like everything.
I have an example exactly of that because when I first started Ryder, I was like, fuck, I need to start my own business. I don't want to do this shit. And then till this day, like a year later, I'm like, I caught myself saying, I'm like, you know, it's not too bad being a T3 making 33.
Yeah.
And then I was like, then I literally was thinking about that. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? I literally wanted to do my own thing, and now I'm slowly assimilating into the rat race.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And I don't know if you thought of that. You're like, I kind of like this. I'm okay with working all life. And then you're probably like, wait, what the fuck am I thinking?
Yeah.
I
go
like
back and
people
forth on
thought of
those
that.
thoughts sometimes.
Most people have thought.
Because right now I'm climbing like the corporate ladder right now. You know what I mean? And it's like,
All right,
it's like I'm sitting here, dude. It feels like such a weird feeling. It's like just today, I had a conversation with my boss that I'll get into later. But it's like I feel like I'm caught in between like this sales like hustler like corporate life.
Yeah.
And then like my music life, and then like this entertainment life, and it's like I'm caught in this like path of like 3 different directions.
Yeah.
And I'm like sitting here and like right now is like where I'd actually
Hard, bro.
Cause dude, when I'm 30, it's not like I'm not gonna have that option to make the decision I have right now, and it's just so crazy. It feels like so much pressure because it's like I gotta either fully lean on one or to figure out how to balance one and the other. Cause right now it's not working, bro. Like right now I'm sitting here, dude. If I can be fully real with you, bro, I beat myself up like almost every night because like I'm like I'll be on the drive home with so much energy before I hit the gym, and I'll be like, I'm gonna work on music when I get home. I'm gonna work on music when I get home. And before it used to be such a thing where it happened naturally. Like I'd get home from school or I'd get home from like work, like when I was younger. Yeah. And the second I'd finish eating my dinner, I'd just start doing it. And now it's like I'm trying to tell myself to do it. And then it's like I always get home from the gym and I'm so tired that like I just don't have energy to do it. And then when I finally do, I'm not in my creative mood. Yeah. So it's like I try doing it and it's terrible, and then it just fucks me up even more because I'm like, shit, am I losing it? Like, dude, the stuff I was making a couple months ago is better. Why can't I right now? And then it's like, it's this cycle of like, dude, fuck. Dude, and then it's like,
shit.
Because like whenever I'm in the like creative like zone, it's like it's 2 p.m. and I'm leaving work in like an hour and a half or 2 hours. And I'm like, it
changes so quick, doesn't it?
Yes. In that exact moment, I swear to God, you put a keyboard in front of me, I'm cooking up like Beethoven or something, bro. Yeah. But it's like, dude, you put that in front of me at like 6 p.m. after I just ate food and I worked out. You're sitting there, you're like, oh, I'm so tired. I'm about to sleep. Like that's, dude. Yeah. Like who has energy after eating dinner and like doing shit all day? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like.
I mean, look at Ryan. We went up to see his brother and he's.
That's why like I hear people all the time like that are older just being like, if I could go back, I would have chased my dreams.
Yeah, that
I hear shit like that and it fucks me up. And dude, like, can I say something else that might fuck you up, bro?
What?
Dude, I heard this. I can't remember who said this, but I heard this thing. I mean, like I said in previous podcasts, it's like I'm religious. Like, all respect to anybody who's not like Christian. Me personally, I am. Yeah. But even put it like whatever you have to take out and substitute for God. Put whatever you need to. But what kind of messed me up is like, let's say you die and you go to heaven or wherever you would imagine you go to. Mm-hmm. You're sitting there and in front of you, God shows you your life.
Oh, dude, I know what you're about to say.
Yeah, bro. God shows you your life.
Or what it could have been.
He shows you your life. Oh, and he shows you, like for me, for example, he shows me playing all of these stadiums, like packed, sold out, like tour. And then he shows me like me with like a happy family and kids at like 45 and me sitting there at my son's baseball game. Yeah. And then it shows like me like taking the kids like, you know, just anywhere, you know, just like this great, beautiful life.
Yeah.
And me knowing in my head that I didn't amount to any of that. And like, I'm just looking at him and I'm just going like, I'm like, what is, this wasn't my life. And he's like, this is the life you were supposed to have.
Or this life it could have been.
This was your potential.
Yeah, your potential. I hate that.
That's what, like, my biggest fear is, like, dude, like, I'm like I did good in school and I didn't really apply myself.
Yeah.
And I felt like sometimes looking back now, I'm like, maybe if I pushed myself harder, like, I could have gotten into, like, a good college and, like, actually taken my life somewhere.
Did you have a career you wanted to go in?
That's what I'm saying, because I'm kind of like...
If you didn't, I say college wouldn't be the right for you.
That's what I mean, because it was like, it was either business or it was music. And it's like, I feel like music in college is like, I mean, not to shame anybody that's done it, but like, if you're going to college for music, most of the time it doesn't go anywhere. And I just like...
That's like low-key... Nah, I wouldn't say business, but I feel like everyone does business.
Yeah, that's exactly. And that's why I'm like, shit. I feel like in today's day and age, like a big thing is like, if you have the charisma and like, you can get a good interview with somewhere, chances are you might be able to get that job even without a degree. Unless you're like becoming a lawyer, if you're becoming like a doctor, there's a lot of jobs that you can get entry level without a degree, and they'll either pay you to go back to college, or they'll get you into a position that would normally require one.
That's why I'm so confused with colleges. I only had 3 jobs. I'd say I only have like 1 real job, and I'm doing it right now. And I signed up for their tech classes for free.
Yeah, that's wild.
At the end of it, if I go to the max, I'll be making like 40.
Yeah.
But like people will come out of college out of 4-year college with hella debt, making what I'm making right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't even been to college.
Yeah.
I thought my mom hammered, like I heard from everyone, it's like, if you don't know what you want to do or your passion, do not go to college for the college experience.
Yeah.
What, living in a jail cell, having to walk a mile to pee?
That was the best advice that I like received as well.
Yeah. I'm like, I still don't know what I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be a tech because they make good money. I like the people there. And it would like support me financially if I wanted just to live just a normal life. Obviously, I don't. That's why I'm fucking here right now. Come on, it's a school night.
Yeah.
But
I'm not gonna lie though. I mean, like if this never took off though, and like my music goes nowhere, I'll still always keep that as like a fun hobby. And like honestly, I feel like I'm cut out for sales. Like I love what I've been doing, and I feel like I could always like go further in what I'm doing in that career.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm like really happy no matter what happens at this point. Because even when I was in high school, I was like, I always saw myself in a business kind of role.
Yeah.
Like my idea was always like owning a company or like just kind of chasing my way up some kind of corporate ladder.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of where I wanted to be in a sense.
Wait. Do you know how much teachers make? Like let's say a language arts high school
I heard
teacher.
it's not good nowadays.
Like, is it like 23, 25, you think?
No, it's more than that. It depends on what kind of teacher you are.
Just an English
Like high school teachers make a lot more than elementary.
Really?
Which is wild because like, I mean, I know they have to teach to a higher intelligence. But like, dude, elementary teachers have to deal with some shit, bro.
I remember I had a big argument. I have a video of it. I had like this big argument with my English teacher. She's like, "Oh, you need to know how to MLA format." I'm like, "Fuck that! I'll just go to trade school and I'll be like that." I didn't even go to trade school, and I'm gonna go. It's either, well, if this really pops off, then I'm gonna put more of my energy into this because it's more creative, more on my time. But if I really want to, I'll be a T4 making 40.
Yeah.
And I'll be making more than like. She was bashing me because I couldn't fucking do element. Like I'm not good at English at all.
Yeah.
Like I get C's in that. Math.
I'd say English was one of my least favorite.
It was not fun because I didn't. If I truly didn't believe that I had to type some formal ass thing, I think nowadays and like even like at my work, I feel like if I was the customer, I would want the supplier or like the company to treat me like I'm with their friend, their family. I don't want no formal shit. I don't want an email. I'll be like, yo, what's your number? I'll text you.
Yeah.
Just like to make you feel closer.
I mean, fair enough. Yeah. I don't know. For me, it was just like English seemed like too easy almost.
Yeah, well, because you're fucking fluent.
I don't know. I
was bad at English, so I truly didn't believe in punctuations. I didn't believe in all this other stuff.
I felt like it was just the reason I didn't like English was just so like repetitive and like all the tasks were just chores. Like, why do I have to write this massive essay? You know what I mean? It was just like, it felt like dumb. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I know how to write. I know how to do all this other stuff. It's like, do I really need to do this essay? Like this 10-page essay for whatever reason about a book I don't give a shit about? I remember we had to read like Of Mice and Men.
I like.
I'm like, no shame against the book. Like it wasn't a terrible book, but it was like, why do I have to write this big ass essay and take like a 50-question test about it? Like I don't.
Whoever made the school system is outdated as fuck, and everyone else says that.
I mean, I do like that they had the AR system though. A lot of people hated on AR points. I don't think I would have got.
Why is that so familiar? What was
I don't
that
think
again?
it's like you had to read the books and take tests on the books to show that you like read them and everything.
I don't remember how that. I remember AR points, but that shit.
Really, you don't remember that?
I did, dude. I literally did not believe in school. So
Wow.
I mean, I got good
actually-
grades except English. That's the only C's and shit I
I don't
got.
even know if it was a hot take, but like, dude, AR points. I'm kind of glad for him because like otherwise, I don't think I would have read like Hunger Games or Maze Runner. I read both of those like series just because I needed AR points, and they were good
Why is
reads.
that so familiar?
They had my like creativity going crazy. Like I swear to God, I read them and I felt like I was watching a movie. Like I haven't read a good book in a while, bro. Maybe I should do that again. But like, honestly, bro, I think reading is kind of important, low key. Like I don't do it enough, but I feel like reading is low key. Like, dude, I think you lose a lot of like. I think it definitely helps people understand a lot better. I think just having a better lexile level,
I'm so bad.
like,
I don't know
I
if
think it'll help people understand things a lot quicker than they would like if they'd never read books.
All right, wait, Tony. You
It
can't.
trains
You
your brain.
can't.
It's like
you can't call this ADHD because I know you've been thinking that I have it, but I know a lot of people listening are gonna be like, "Yeah, on God." When I'm reading a book and I don't see any pictures, it's not ADHD.
That's
but like,
wild.
dude, I'm reading a book that first off, that I don't care about. I read it, the 2 sentences, and I'm like, what are me and Ron doing this weekend? Because me and him hung out like all the time. I'm like, what are we doing this week? And I'm reading a flip page. I'm like, oh, are we gonna do this? Are we gonna do that? I'm like, fuck. Turn back the page. Go back to the first 2 sentences I read. I can read what I want to read, but if I don't care it, I can't focus.
That's fair. I mean, you gotta like try to focus though. That's why I think you might be ADHD because like.
But I don't care about reading. I don't think it's cool.
But like, let's say if you were trying to focus and you couldn't focus, that would be ADHD.
if I was
So
trying,
if you were sat down and you open the book up and you're like, okay, I'm gonna read the next chapter, and you make it halfway into the chapter and you're already thinking about other shit,
Tony,
and you're trying to read the
also-
chapter, that's where it'd be like, okay.
but there's a
If
thing.
I'm trying to focus on
There's
something,
there's a difference between don't like reading and ADHD.
no, I know what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is like, if you sat down with the intention of this is what I need to do, and you can't, that means
I don't want.
That means it's ADHD.
I don't like reading. Tony, you're giving me shit, but the only book I actually read and understood, and I read 3 books in my life, was Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Diary of a Wimpy Kid
That's
2,
crazy.
and Diary of a Wimpy Kid 3.
That is crazy.
That is the only book I read and understood. But if you count manga, that's different because I read a lot of that.
That's wild though.
I just read. It just pisses me off.
No, I can get like, bro, it's totally cool if you dislike reading.
But I also
like,
can't.
dude, I don't like reading at all either. But my point was though, like, if you're gonna bring like up like ADHD, the thing with that is like, if you're trying to focus to doing something, it's still easy if you don't have ADHD. Like me personally, like there's tons of things I don't like doing, but I can focus and I can get them done easily. Whereas like someone with ADHD, like if they try to focus on something and they're literally trying to do it, it's like they're constantly still thinking of other stuff and they can't, like, all of a sudden they're doing that other thing. Like they can't like stay on task.
Well, is there a
'Cause
thing?
I have multiple like friends in my life that have ADHD and like I've seen it firsthand. I'm like, damn, dude. And they're like, yeah, dude, this is literally my life every day. I'm like, wow, what? Like it like bleeds into their job, man.
Is it
Like,
only-
they're told to do something at their work and they can't stay on task at work because
Really?
they keep like, yeah.
Oh, well, I can do.
I mean, I guess there's
think-
different severities. I mean, some people have bad ADHD. Other people, it's like just mild.
I think I don't even know if this is a thing about ADHD to reading. Like if I open up a book, I'll just stare at them. I don't like it, bro.
wild.
I seriously don't.
No, I mean, I don't. It's just, it depends. I mean, have you ever read like a good book?
I won't read it.
God, I
Even
sound
if
like
it
such,
is
I
good
sound like
book?
such a geek right now because I don't even read, dude. I haven't read a book in like 8
Weren't we
years.
just
and I'm
talking
supporting
about
it.
this? Or
Yeah.
no?
Maybe, I don't know. All I'm saying is like, dude, like I have had a couple moments where like, dude, Maze Runner, bro, the very first dude, Maze Runner and Scorched Trials, the sequel, those 2 books in the series. I mean, there's 4, 3 technically the main one. Dude, those books are so captivating. Like you're reading it and like you put the book down and you're like, damn, I want to go back and like figure out what happens on the next page. Like you're actually like, it's like watching like a movie, bro. Like imagine like you're watching a good movie, right? You're watching a good movie and then someone turns the TV off on you. And you're like, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're like, dude, or like the episode ends on a cliffhanger and you're like, dude, I want to see the next episode now. It's just like that when it's a good book. It just depends on if the writer was good.
I can't, bro. I can.
Maybe it's like strenuous for your mind.
No, it's weird. I can read manga like perfectly fine.
Doesn't it have pictures and stuff?
Yeah. But like I'm not, dude. Like I won't even like look at the pictures. I'll glimpse at them, but I'll read what the text says. But I'll like glimpse at the picture. But like, dude, you hand me. I think I just hate the idea of books, like how I hate the word sports and I hate the word community. Yeah. Because how they're said. I think of a Karen saying, oh, but in our community, hate that, don't like the community shit. Oh, I hate, I gotta go to my sports, I gotta get pads, and hated that, don't like sports. And now that I think of a book, I think of an English teacher trying to force me to read it. I won't read it because I'm such a stuck-up prick that I will not read that book. I think it's also because I don't like it because the background of like why I don't like it.
I think for me it's such a hard thing now because there's so many other things I could be doing with my time. Yeah. And it's just like it's easy to throw on a YouTube video or a podcast. You know what I mean? Like I can throw on a YouTube video or a podcast and I can do something else at the same time.
Do you feel
I'm so
like
used to just multitasking?
Do you feel like you have to rush? See, the thing is also weird. Weekdays and a Sunday. Friday and Saturday I'm chilling. Not in any rush, but like I feel like even if I'm on TikTok, I have to rush to see more TikToks. I have to rush for my more free time. I feel like I have to rush to get more free.
I'm like that with YouTube, kind of.
So Tony, do you ever like sleep and then you have a bad question, like you have to know the answer to, so you grab your phone and be like, how many fingers does a bear have, or like some stupid shit like that? Have you ever had that happen?
It happens sometimes, but it's normally like more of like a, what's the word? Not intrusive thought. I mean, kind of intrusive thought. Yeah. It's normally like something where I'm like fucking like tweaking about something. Like I'm like,
really?
Yeah, if I'm like tweaking about like hair loss or some random ass shit. You know what I mean?
No, dude, I'll have like a question that's burning my head. I'm like, all right. And I search it up like I'm like, can you lift yourself up? Like some stupid stuff like that.
Mine will be more like fucking like I'll start thinking about like certain like things I'm consuming and I'm like, hold on, does this have blank effect on the body? And shit like that. Well, like I'll be thinking back and I'll have like sometimes I'll have like a water bottle with like some Mio before bed and I'll think back like as I'm going to bed and I'm like, does aspartame have effects on your insulin levels? And I'm like, shit, I gotta look that up.
Yeah,
I'll be sitting there like 20 minutes into like fucking almost like I'm about to drift off, and I'm like, does aspartame spike insulin? And I'm like, shit. And I'm like Googling it up, and I'm like, dude, shit, it does. And
I Google everything. I'll eat like mushrooms with my steak dinner. I'm like, is mushrooms good for muscle growth?
Yeah,
like,
dude.
I'll be like, benefits of mushrooms, benefits of lettuce, and like some shit like that.
Dude, I think back sometimes. I'm like, dude. What would it be like to not have Google, bro? Because I go to Google for everything, bro.
Oh, fuck, same.
Like, dude, I was talking to my dad, dude, like, even, like, in a gaming sense, dude. Like, he said he'd, like, go to arcades, and in order to find out cheat codes, you'd have to hear about them from your friends. Or, like, find them in books and stuff. It's like, dude, that's why they have, like, such a heavy emphasis on books, is because that's where all of the knowledge used to be. Literally, like, before Google and the internet, bro, everything was, like, through a book. Like, that's the whole reason humanity is the way that it was today, is because people, someday, they just, like, opened up a book and they started scribbling down everything they knew. And then they just kept passing it along generation to generation. And then now here we are now. It's crazy.
I can search up anything I want.
Dude, I know, it's fucked up. Like, if I want an image of a pine tree right now, for whatever reason, I could just type in pine tree. Boom, there's a pic. If I wanted a picture of like,
how the fuck did they do that?
If I wanted a picture of 5 people on a snowboard at the same time going down a fucking mountain, boom, there it is. There's 5 people on a snowboard right there. What? Why is that a thing? Like,
why is that a thing?
I guarantee you it's there. I don't even have to look it up right now. I could put it in post. I know it's right here.
What's getting weird is the AI voice I can record you taking a few
Oh my
sentences,
god, dude, that AI.
and I can make a whole song with it.
Dude, on top of that, bro, what fucks me up is like the art AI can make now. Like you say like, hey, generate like a dystopian, futuristic look of my room. You take a picture of your room and give it. All of a sudden, it has like a super sci-fi look of your room. Like, how the fuck?
Bro, Tony, how do you think
accurate.
What would you think of this? Know what you could? I think, yeah, the technology now is that getting strong. Let me try this.
I fucked up on that one. I ran out of Coke. Oh,
It just tastes like Coke. I hate Coke.
what, dude? That tastes like pure caffeine.
Really? That just tastes like Coke. But anyways, Tony, what if I told
Yeah,
you
sorry.
with the technology now, I could record your voice, type in the AI generator, and be like, make the best podcast script with this voice, plug your voice in, and it would make your own podcast. And you wouldn't have to do anything. Like that
That'd be
Drake song
insane.
that was AI generated that went viral. It was like
that was
Ghost or
insane.
something.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
God. Dude,
How
that's so wild.
how is that monitored? Like they have to put restrictions on that because that's your own voice.
Yeah, because they can't sell that, right?
Like right now they could.
I'm
There's
pretty
no
sure
restrictions.
Drake like took the guy to court or something.
But like he probably lost because there's no restrictions on it.
Man, that AI shit is gonna get weird in the future.
No, I was talking to this dude, a driver at my work. He knows everything. I said he's been on podcasts and shit.
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. When we get big, I want you on the pod because he taught me about the military shit that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
He said we were talking about AI and like how like the quantum computer and everything, and he goes, we were just talking about AI, and then I'm like thinking, I'm like, fuck, our dopamine levels are gonna be so shit. You could put on AI, make the best movie with the best plot twist. We're gonna have the best movies ever
Yeah.
generated by AI because it'll figure out the best like movie theme, the best
Yeah,
plot
dude.
twist. It'll be the best movie. What's gonna top that?
Yeah.
How do you top the best movie? We're gonna be so dopamine like boom 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 boom
Yeah.
that we're gonna be like now that'll be the normal, and we'll be like, oh, look at this brick wall, and
Yeah.
we're gonna be like, yeah, that's cool.
No, dude, I think it's so bad the amount of like dopamine hits that we get throughout the day.
Yeah,
Cause bro, I can like attest, dude. A year ago, I was barely ever on TikTok, and I was so happy, and I had so much patience for everybody in my life.
yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie, dude. Over like the past 5 months, bro, like I've had like more and more downtime at work just because I've been getting better, and it's like, dude, with that downtime, like I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'm just dicking around going on TikTok and stuff.
Yeah.
Bro, the more and more that I've been using TikTok, the more I've noticed that like my patience is like thin for people.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
every single day, like the more and more that like I use TikTok, I notice like people try like talking to me or like I'm just like just in whatever situation I'm in, like dude, my patience is gone so fast.
Is
And I'm
it-
like, dude, I feel like it trains you to just
Yeah.
get instant hits, and if it's something that's not instantly giving you gratification, you're like,
It's like
okay.
it's kind of like, oh, you see a mid video, swipe, swipe, swipe. If you have a mid combo, swipe. See ya.
Yeah, it's bad, dude.
It's like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, like it hit me on a personal note because like, I mean, I don't think he noticed, but like my dad was trying to talk to me about something like the other day, like earlier this week, and I just remember he was like a sentence in, and I was instantly just like,
You're like, swipe.
yeah, or I don't think I cut him off, but I was just like completely tuned out like right away, and I remember consciously thinking about it later, just being like, damn, what the fuck was that all about? Like, was it because I was tired, or is it just because of like that's what made me read into it? And like I was like thinking, I'm like, no, it's got to be like how often I'm using all these apps. That's why I tell you, dude. That's why I'm like barely ever on social media, because I'm like I feel like it fucks with my head so much. That's why I stay off. Of
I
it.
actually have no idea when people say I need a break from Snapchat.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't get that.
Are you using it that often that you need a break?
No. I mean, I use it a lot. I'm saying I'm like, I don't know why people need a break. It
Yeah.
doesn't really affect me. I would say TikTok, yes, because I'm like, if it's a dumb video, I
suppose I
swipe,
get
swipe,
that.
swipe. But like when people are like, I need a break from Snapchat, and like.
Well, I
shit
mean, like,
that.
do you have like a shit ton of streaks and stuff? Those are normally the people that are saying that.
Dude, I literally have like 3 combos going on.
See, that's
I hit
why.
you guys boys up, and then
Yeah.
like on the weekends we have combos. But then like weekdays, I'm snapping people just my face.
See, that's why right there, bro. Because I remember when I was in like sophomore, junior year of high school, I'm not exaggerating. I had like 206 notifications like every morning, because I would just have like a mass text of streaks, like streaks.
Oh,
I would
I
send
know.
out
I don't
every
do
morning.
streaks. We just.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
get
I
why
remember
people
I
need
would send
breaks
out.
in
Yeah, that obviously I stopped doing that shit after high school. That's dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
No shame to people out there that do that, but like, dude, why? You're just sending blank snaps to someone every day.
I remember.
for
Do you
one
remember,
snap, like,
Tony?
why?
You remember the Blake Street?
Yeah, the
type
red S.
with the S.
Yeah.
Send.
I was doing those, bro. Or like
I
the
was
good
doing those
morning.
too.
It'd be like good morning every single day.
I'll switch it up though.
Yeah,
I'll do like,
I would switch it up too. Sometimes
send
I
a
do a
video.
drawing, or sometimes I'd be like, "Yo, what up, gang?" Like just dumb shit, you know what I mean? But anyways, like I remember waking up like senior year, just being like, "Why the fuck am I doing this? Like this is like stressful at this point." Because I'd get up and I'd be like, "Fuck, did I send out my streaks?" And like it would like be like,
Oh, do you remember
anxiety?
Do you remember? I'm gonna be gone for a few weeks. Can someone hold my streaks on people's stories? Can swipe up if you can keep my streaks?
Yeah, dude, that shit's
Dude, that was like
wild.
8th grade. You would be
Yeah.
in 9th.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Dude, know who?
I never really saw it as much.
Ron will be on the pod tomorrow. But dude, people think me and Ron are brothers. When I had long hair in Winona, they're like, "Oh, you guys are brothers." Like
That's
everywhere we
wild. I
go.
don't see
When we
that.
were on the bus together, because we were all like kind of chubby and had beaver hair. But like even in Winona, like a month ago, they're like, "Oh, are you guys brothers?" We're like, yeah. He's like, "Oh, I could tell." Yeah, it's weird, but like obviously it's not. You can't really tell.
Yeah.
But like when we have like long hair, it kind of like shit. It kind of does.
That's wild. I don't know. I just don't
My
see
parents
that.
think the same to his.
I think, dude, after meeting your dad though, you look so much like your dad.
What the fuck? I don't look like shit, bro.
No, dude, that fucked me up. Like when I saw you, your dad, and your mom the first time, I was like, dude, you look just like your dad.
Nah.
You have like your mom's hair, but like your dad's like face. If that makes sense.
I
You
can
have your
tell.
mom's
By
like hair
I
color
can
and
tell
shit.
by the nose. Like I have my dad's
Really?
nose.
Is your
That's
dad
what
balding?
I don't even know.
Does
He just
that,
has
like-
super thin hair.
Really?
I got my
I was
mom's
gonna
hair.
say because he like has a full head of hair, but it's like
It's
you can
thin.
see it's like thin
It's
on the
so
top.
thin.
Yeah.
It's always been like that.
Really?
Like when he was like a teenager, he's had that thin hair.
Do you ever think that like that might happen to you when you get older or no?
Well, like how you just said, I have my mom's hair, and that dude, my hair's like thick, bro.
Dude, my hair changed so much over the past 3 years. Like, I don't know if I'm like gonna go bald or if like that's just like my dad's hair. It's like weird, bro. Cause I used to have like super thick hair, and it's like, it doesn't look like it's super thin now, but like
Yeah.
it's definitely thinner than it was, and like that shit fucked me up.
I can see it. It looks thin right now.
Yeah,
But yeah. I mean, that's the difference between having thin hair and balding.
that's what I'm saying.
But I think my dad, he is getting old. I think he is starting to bald, but he, like, for his life, he had super, it felt like every time I touched it as a kid, it was like a silk. Like,
yeah,
it was thin, bro.
that's what I'm
But-
saying. I'm like, dude, my hair used to be so thick.
Like you
that,
said,
my hand
it's
would
like
get
my,
stuck in it.
my hair feels like hay, bro.
Yeah.
Like I don't see, dude, I didn't think I felt like I have my dad's, like, I wouldn't say, I have like two sides. You've seen both of them, you know, where like,
Yeah.
I'll be like this and like all chill. And then I remember we were supposed to go to the mall and all hyped for it. And then I was like, nah, drop me off. That's like when my dad's side kicks in. I'm like, no, I want to go home. When I don't talk and I kind of just get like
Yeah,
that.
that kind of takes over.
Like remember I was like, oh, I don't want to play Raft.
Yeah, I
I'm like, I don't know why, but I just,
I was
that's
like,
like,
bro, you're
that's
being
my,
weird right
that's like
now.
my dad's bad side too.
Yeah.
Like, I have I hate to say it, but like, you're your daddy's son. You know that saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, you're his kid.
Yeah.
I get that a lot. Cause I don't
I hope to
like,
God I take after my dad.
I hope I take after my mom, but I mean, my dad has good times, but like, I take after my dad's like bad. Oh, let's go. Everything's on a pace. He gets quiet. He's like, oh, I don't want to do that
My
shit.
mom's like more outgoing and shit, but she's so like impulsive and like has no control. And it's
Yep.
like, dude, I hope to God I have my dad's kind of like, I don't know. He's just kind of like a rock, dude. Like he's always like consistent. I want my dad's consistency. That's the
He's
big
chill,
thing,
bro.
Yeah.
All right, Tony. To wrap things up here, have you ever heard where the term "Saved by the Bell" means?
I don't know where it's from, but I've heard the saying like "Saved by the Bell."
You heard the saying?
Yeah, I've heard the saying. Yeah.
So it comes from back in like the 1800s or the 1700s. I don't know when. It's back day. So when
Oh wait! Before you get into it, can I guess?
yeah,
Was it like when when ships would be like coming, like during like a war.
What the fuck?
Would it be like when ships were coming and like people would start ringing the bell to notify like the village?
No, but
So,
that's
like, hey,
that's
like-
smart. That's actually cool. That's a cool theory, but no, that's actually sick. But like,
So I was thinking of
So,
like
like-
people like
yeah, but you remember like in class, you're like, oh, like, saved by the bell, thank God. But like, no one knows that term. So back in the old days when you were sick and like super sick and like I'm talking like you're almost dead sick, they would be like, oh, this person's dead. So they would bury him underground, put
Yeah.
him in the casket. But like this happened so many times, they would put a little rope on your finger,
yeah.
tie it all the way up to the thing that hangs over your tombstone,
way.
and there would be a bell attached because they would pronounce so many people dead that like they'd be like, if you wake up in a casket, you're like, oh fuck, I'm not dead. So you just go like this and you start pulling the string, and the bell would be ringing, and then the grave watcher or something would be like, oh, this person's alive. So they start digging up, and they'd be alive. That's what the
Dude.
term "saved by the bell" because you're ringing the bell. You're
That's
like, I'm
so
not
fucked
actually
up.
dead
Yeah,
because
like
they
showing,
pronounce
like,
you
yeah,
dead, but you're not actually dead. So you start ringing the bell.
Bro.
Isn't that crazy?
That's fucked. That's actually fucked.
Isn't that crazy?
Bro.
Yeah, when I
terrible.
first heard that, I'm like, what the fuck? That's where it's from. I used
Yeah.
to say that all the time.
Yeah, you're like, oh yeah, save by the bell.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so fucked
Just
up.
a nice thought to think
Yeah,
about.
that is actually crazy, bro. I never knew that.
There's so many sayings that we don't know the true meaning,
Yeah.
and we'll say more in the next few podcasts.
God, yeah, maybe we gotta start tapping some of those in.
All right, are we sidetracked out of here or what?
Yeah.
We gotta go work tomorrow.
Yeah, this
We'll
is,
see you guys tomorrow.
This was Sidetracked After Hours. We'll be seeing you guys again tomorrow.
Actually, he meant before hours. This is before.
Shit, yeah.
Before hours. Fuck it.
All right, peace out.
All right.